What's up, Battlefield gamers? How's everything going? Well, here we are in another video. Today's video is Battlefield Hardline rental servers. How do you do it? So what I'm going to do is I have always had rental servers, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. I run them for our clan, and I'm going to be running it on Battlefield Hardline. So bear with me. I'm going to walk through this for my first time. You'll be with me for my first time doing this, so bear with me. Okay, so from the main menu, let's go through. Pardon me because I'm looking up at my my 60-inch monitor, or my 60-inch screen up above me here. And this is, by the way, on PlayStation 4 that I'm doing this, if you didn't notice. So, okay, so multiplayer. Down here, you see on this next menu something new called My Rented Servers. Currently, I have no rented server, so as you see up here at the top, you have the options of renting a server for 1 day, 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days. 90 days obviously being the cheapest for the amount of days. The more you buy, the more days you buy, the less you pay. So, so let's go into 90-day server. As you can see, the price is $59.99 here in the United States. I'm going to go ahead and select the 90-day server, which I always do. It's going to take me to, let's see, of course I'm on the east coast of the US, so I'm going to select that. It's going to take me to the PlayStation Store. And let's see here, I'm going to go ahead and add the funds to... Okay, so I have added the funds to my wallet. I am confirming the purchase of my 90-day rental server, and it thanks me for my money. And I'm going to go ahead and return to the application, Battlefield Hardline. Now, you see it's going to say, let's see, congratulations, you have rented a server for 90 days, valid until 90 days from now. And of course, it's directing you back to the multiplayer My Servers for managing it. So, do I want to set up my server now? Let's go ahead and do that so I can do a little bit of just basic walkthrough. Okay, so from my experience in Battlefield, here's a couple notes. So the server name is literally if somebody goes searching in the server filter or server browser, excuse me, this is what they're going to be looking for. So I've seen a lot of weird names. Typically, we name it our clan name. But you could name this a game mode, whatever you think people are going to be searching for, possibly keywords, okay? Then, of course, you have the server description, which is going to be, when the server is loading, you're going to see a line in the bottom left or bottom right corner, and it's going to say, you know, a lot of people put what their rules are, or, hey, have fun on our server, or play the objective. Whatever you want to put there, that's what server description is. I forget the name of how many characters you can put there, but it's a pretty lengthy paragraph you can put there. And then, of course, there's the server message. Server message is when you spawn in for the first time and only the first time on that server when a game is starting, you'll see the server message across the bottom of the screen or across the middle of the screen. And again, that could be whatever. It could be, hey, let's get your kill on, or whatever. It could be what it could be advertising your URL. It could be advertising anything, or just whatever. So let's go ahead and hit continue. And as far as map rotation, you can set this up now. I recommend going ahead and publish the server and going ahead and setting this all up later. But for right now, I'll go ahead and leave it on normal, and let's put it on blood money. Okay, so I'm going to go down here, and then of course I'm going to hit publish server. Your server will use your new settings starting next round. Okay, so as you can see, when I come back here to the My Rented Server screen, you'll see now I now have a server with the name I named it, and all your basic information off to the right. Owner, created by, expiration, yada yada yada. So at the bottom you see a few commands, one of which is manage server. Okay, now there's two things. There's manage your server from here while you're not in a game, The functions you can manage while you're in a server, while you're actually playing a game, is very limited to administrative functions, which is, you know, moving somebody around, kicking or banning somebody. But if this goes according to Battlefield 4 rules, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot kick or have your administrative rights while it's an official server, okay? Unless, of course, you're just changing the map rotation. So let's see here. Now, see the banner up there, the basic default picture? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to replace that. But if this goes according to all previous Battlefield rental server rules, I'm going to have to go onto Battlelog and go under My Rented Servers on Battlelog on my account and change that picture there. Okay? Not here in the console, obviously. So you got basic server info. This here is server setup. This is where you'd actually make all your changes as far as the actual server. Presets of the server. Map rotations, which of course you can create your own, as you see at the bottom. Manage map rotations. And of course, you know, I can go ranked, unranked, private, official. This is great because I always recommend keeping your server on official while you're on or not on it. And then let's say you and some friends, you rent a server. A lot of people have disappointments because, well, I don't have enough people on my server. I can't get people to come to my server. Quit putting it on ranked. Keep your server on official. Allow it to stay populated. Then when you and your friends come on there to play, then and only then, while it's full, flip the switch to ranked and whatever settings you want while it's full, and then you have a whole server full of people to play whatever you want. Okay? And they can decide whether they want to stay or not. Okay, and then of course you got all the basic information we already sent, and of course you can privatize your server by going back up here to, you know, if you put it on private, you can go down and enter password. I rarely use that unless it's like perhaps a clan battle, but even then we like playing ranked for that purpose, just because we can keep our XP. Over here under manage players, this is where you can add people as your server admins. You can add on VIP lists for as far as the queue. They have priority as far as the queue goes. This just shows who you've banned from the server, who's currently playing, and of course you have all your friends here, of which you can take those friends and add to your VIP list or admins or so on. That's pretty much the basics. I don't want to get too down into the weeds. I will get this back up, but that's the basics of how to rent a server on Battlefield Hardline. Until the next video. Thanks.